we're on the hunt
for the elusive pint canning jars.
Seriously, we can't find pint ball jars anywhere. Just called 2 different stores. They don't have them, but we are gonna go run our errands and look for them because I have quarts and I have jelly size, but I really need pint size jars. They're closed.
There they are. They're probably in that.
Anyway, yep, they're probably right there. The closed store. All right, let's see what we can find. Well, we are failing miserably. We've checked how many stores now? 5? I don't know. At least 5 for pint-sized jars. Nobody has them. If you have a source for canning jars, please tell me. I know I am going to have more canning to do. I've got plenty of quarts, so I'm just going to can stuff in quarts right now, but that's kind of a little bit too big for our family for like 1 serving, so we'll just have to eat the same vegetable a couple nights in a row with our dinners. But now we're headed to get some free chicken stuff from some friends of ours. We were able to hit up the farmer's market, so we got lots of corn and green beans to go with the corn and green beans that we harvested last night, to get that jarred up today. And yeah, what else do we have to do? We need to check on those bees. That needs to happen at some point. I think we're gonna get more honey.
Well, maybe.
I'm a terrible YouTuber. So I've got like 80 different things going on at the same time right now. Today is a big canning day, even though we couldn't find any pint jars. I found a few in our cupboard. The green beans are cooling off right now, so those are pressure canned. Nate and I just husked this basket of corn. I got like 25 ears at the farmer's market today, and the rest, there was probably about 10 more that came out of our garden. This is the aftermath of corn husking. Nice little way to spend an afternoon out on the back deck. So that's all gonna go down to the compost pile. The chickens have been getting a few of the less than desirable looking ones. Hi, chickies. I found an old chair and a ladder at the property that I took home for the chickens. Hi, chickies. So besides that, I have also got some tomatoes out of the freezer thawing. I've been taking them out of the bag and just throwing them in this bowl to reuse the bags because I just did a whole big batch of tomatoes that I had here. I've still got this basket of tomatoes that I need to get in the freezer, but I had run out of freezer space. We have just our regular fridge with the bottom freezer and a chest freezer, but they are both pretty much full to the max. So I'm hoping to just be able to get these ones in the freezer and probably need to do some sauces or salsas. I got some peppers at the farmer's market too. Probably do that tomorrow. I've got zucchini that I need to take care of. I think what I'm gonna do with these ones, I think that I'm going to try them in pineapple juice. I saw that on that 1870s Homestead YouTube page. So I'll link to their video of how to do that. But she just recommended it as a really good way to preserve zucchini to be able to use in baking in the future, like sweet things. And then it basically just tastes like shredded pineapple, takes on the flavor of the pineapple juice. So that's my plan for those. And then I also have all these apples that Amelia picked this last week with a friend. So I think I'm gonna make some apple crisp for dinner tonight, along with the kebabs that we got at the farmer's market.
There's one available for $7.14.
Oh. No blister. I didn't even notice myself doing that.
You just slide those in or you chop them?
Nope, just let him in.
You don't have one left.
No. So I was just standing here chopping corn and thinking to myself, this is really hard work. And you really gotta be thinking about your why when you're doing this, because it really would be easier to just go to the store and buy a can of corn than go through all this work of growing it, the farmer's market to get more, processing it, preserving it. It's a lot of work. So you really have to like hold on to that why. One of our whys is that we do not do well with sitting around. Are we addicted to work? You might be a little bit addicted to work. Saying that idle hands do the devil's work. So if we weren't doing something productive, we would just be getting into trouble. I think we would. I would. So there's that. And then there's also, you know, obviously feeding our family with organic, local food that we know what went into it or what didn't go into it is really important. But I think for me, it's the sense of satisfaction that comes with it all. Like, this kind of sucks right now. It's hot and I legit have sweat dripping down my back. I know, it's super gross. And I'm tired and I need better shoes because my legs hurt and my feet hurt. And then I was cutting this corn and realized that I gave myself a big, huge splinter. Not splinter.
Blister?
Blister. I gave myself a big, huge blister.
You can get your hand cut if you keep.
But I've got my Finding Dory Band-Aid on. From that knife. But tonight we will be crawling into bed, exhausted as we usually do. And I'll be listening to the sounds of cans just go tink, tink, tink.
No, you hear me snoring.
That too. Oh, that one's really done. Maybe we should give it to the chickens.
I'm sorry about that.
Don't throw it at the chickens. One of our roosters is really coming into his own and becoming quite the jerk, as roosters just tend to be. So whenever I ask Nate to go throw something to the chickens, he says he's going to throw them at the chickens. And he means the rooster. So here are the green beans coming out of the canner. They look awesome. Again, these are some of our own from our garden, but we went and got a whole bunch more from the farmer's market this morning just so that I could do a bigger batch. And I did these in quarts since I'm running low on the pints. Beauteous. Canning days also mean making a huge mess of the kitchen.
I do. Want fries with that shake?
Thought I had enough hips. That camera is covered in corn juice.
Something's eating our apples. Huh. Probably a big old buck. Probably a big old buck. This thing's getting full.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of meat in there. I am not a very good composter. I don't really pay attention to the like green and browns. I think it's called cold composting, when you just make a pile and you just let it decompose naturally over a long period of time. So that's kind of what our compost pile is, because I'm not really putting effort into making sure that I'm layering in greens and browns. You like my sunflowers?
Let us out be.
There's a whole bunch of bumbles. Is that a hummingbird moth?
Yep.
Oh. It's cool.
Fucking missed it. Let's go see what the bees are doing.
I feel like we smell like delicious sweet corn.
So? Yeah, they're rocking and rolling. Oop, look at that bumble try to get in there. There's a bumblebee trying to get in.
Yes, I've never seen that before. A fused blossom.
Yeah,
It's two,
it's a ball.
yeah. Two flowers back to back. They're conjoined twins.
Oh, there's a honeybee and a bumble up here.
Yeah. Pollinators like my cottage garden. I was just over on the couch editing a video, and I had set a timer on my phone, and this is the second time today that the timer on my phone just disappears. It stops working. It's like it never happened. So I have no idea how much time I have left on this scanner. I'm gonna give it like another 20 minutes and hope that that was enough. So there's that. It is about 7:15 now in the evening. Sorry, it's probably really dark. And Nate is still out here at it. So let's go see what he's up to. Frog hunter. She's not really a frog hunter. I don't think she could catch a frog if she wanted to. Anyway, that's it for us today. We've had a really busy day getting a lot of stuff done around the homestead. We still have a lot to do tomorrow. Nate's heading to the investment property to work there, while I am going to continue finishing up some food preservation stuff that we're working on. So please give this video a thumbs up, a like if you would, and subscribe. Those subscriptions really help us to grow our channel, and we would very much appreciate your help with that. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. Bye. Remember when I said that we were going to have steak tips and apple crisp for dinner? We totally ate cereal on the couch.